Alright, today was pretty rough to, to be honest. It started off the day with this mess. Missed loading putting the 25 only on one side on my 275-pound pod squat. Um, but yeah, today I found a path forward. I found some corrections. At first it felt pretty bad. But once I got a groove and I found a path forward, I turned out to be okay. And I think it has something to do with like the idea of like doing something so often is I get to find all these corrections and make tweaks. Like if I learn something every day, imagine if I learn something every training session, then when I train every day, then I can learn a lot more rapidly, right? Then whereas if I like squatted twice a week or even 3 times a week, it'd take me 2 times or 3 times as long to make the same corrections. So there was 315, this is like 142 kilos. It was okay. It felt pretty heavy, and I mean my complaint for the past like 3 or 4 days has been all about positioning, and that was not it. So for some reason I thought I had a big weight in mind today. I wanted to do 365, which is like 165 kilos. But yeah, 315 was bad. 335 was a little better, but it just was not. It's just not what I wanted it to be. Like I wanted the torso to be more rigid. Wanted all these things. Like I felt my back extend when I rose with 335, and that was obviously not the feeling I was going for. So I dropped to 290. Still wasn't feeling that great, honestly. I did it again, and yeah, overall, like it was just not a great session. Like I could just not get things going at first. I didn't get the 6 total reps above 290 that I've been aiming to get daily. So I've been aiming for a minimum of 6 reps at 290 or higher, and today today's the first day that I didn't do that. I got 4 reps. I got the 2 reps with 290 and then the 315 and the 335. And I decided I just needed to fix something. So I dropped down in weight a lot, and I tried these tempo squats with 265. 265 is a very light weight for me. But that tempo, it just felt bad. Once I got down about halfway, I just felt like I was losing all stability and all ability to brace. So obviously this is a problem. Maybe this is why I'm losing tension coming out of the hole, or like shifting around in the bottom of the squat. So I figure my torso positioning, it has to do with either this bottom position shifting around, like shifting back or forward or whatever. Well, it's typically back, but whether it's like a compensation of first coming too far forward or not, I'm not sure. But when I did these tempos, it was impossible for me to go too far in any direction because of like there was no ability to react. Like if you're doing something very slowly, then you have to stay balanced. Otherwise, it's just gonna feel like absolutely horrible. You have to correct very quickly. So what I ended up doing was like going all the way down to 185 and just getting obsessed with these things. I actually found that like my torso positioning was really good, like when I was doing these tempo squats, and it felt good. Everything felt in place. It was pretty hard, actually, even though these weights are like 50% or like around 50%, a little above or a little below. So you can see I went down to 185. I did that a couple times, popped back up to 225, did that like a few times as well. I did a lot of these. I just got absolutely hooked. And I think I'm gonna like keep doing them. So this is the heaviest one that I did. I finally went all the way back up to 245, which is like 110 kilos ish. And yeah, I loved it. I thought it was a great way to reinforce that bracing, and I'm definitely gonna keep doing it and probably just keep working on that and pushing that up higher. until I get more comfortable with all those different positions throughout the squat. So here's my pull-up. Obviously, I spent a couple hours doing those tempo squats. That's why there's so many of them. So at this point, I was pretty dead. So I just took the minimum of an additional 30 pounds, went through the set, got my 6 reps. My 6th rep, I actually wasn't satisfied with the way I performed it, so I did a 7th one, but that's as far as I pushed it on that. And then I have this HK press, which is a feet up, closer grip bench press. The reason I'm doing this is because it's cool. Sometimes you don't need a better reason than that. It's just a harder pressing motion. I pressed 185 pounds, which is 85 kilos ish. I pressed 185 pounds for 20 reps. With this variation, I was only able to do 135 pounds for 20 reps. So it's a lot more challenging, and I like it quite a bit. And I want to see how far I can take it and see what effects it has on my pressing strength as a whole. So basically what it does is it takes away all the other elements of pressing strength, your arch, your leg drive, your everything else. So it's just pure pressing power, and the stability is a little harder. You have to have a tighter back, these kinds of things. It just makes it a lot better. At that point, I was already pretty burnt, so I thought I was done. But I realized I had planned to do more pull-ups. So yeah, I had to make sure I got that done. I ended up getting another 30 total reps with this additional 30 pounds. And that was basically the whole session. So basically it was just a learning experience, getting the more tempo squats in. Tomorrow I'll come in, I'll do more tempo squats. I'll see if I can make it more comfortable at that point where it becomes uncomfortable and just see how that goes. So yeah, pretty much it. I didn't record everything today, but I did a number more sets with the HK press and this final pull-up workout. And yeah, that's basically it.